Greetings friends, this is Plot Summary and now I'm going to talk about an incredible movie called He Never Dies 2015 release. Watch out for spoilers and please like it beforehand. The primary character Jack is a man who bears the weight of an incredibly long and violent life, stretching back to the beginnings of human history. As the movie unfolds, we learn his real name is Cain, which, translated from Hebrew, is Cain. Eventually, Cain relocated to the United States and worked at numerous jobs as he continued his life of mayhem, violence, and cannibalism. When questioned about his work, he responded with the list: boxer, bodyguard, antique dealer, business owner, construction, truck driver, history teacher, soldier, manager, landscaper, bootlegger, wreck diver, miner of coal, silver and gold, movie stuntman, medic, nurse, cook, prisoner, gambler, horse breeder, potter, tinsmith, blacksmith, mechanic, and retail sales. Jack has decided that killing and eating humans is no longer his life's purpose. He is depressed and withdrawn. He sleeps most of the day and dreams of horrific chaos. He spends his waking hours walking, watching TV, playing bingo, and eating at a local diner. He limits his human contact and refuses to eat meat. He subsists on blood supplied by a paid medic from a local hospital. His dreary routine is interrupted by some local thugs who seek to collect a debt from the medic who supplies his blood. He beats them up in his deadpan offhand way and demonstrates his considerable strength and ability to recover from any injury, albeit by painfully extracting bullets lodged in his immortal self-repairing flesh. To complicate things further, his alcoholic 19-year-old daughter seeks him out. She is the result of his last brief liaison with a woman for less than a month. His daughter is kidnapped by the bad guy debt collectors and Jack must decide if he cares enough to try to save her. By now the violence and bloodletting has reawakened his taste for human flesh, and he is gnashing on human fingers and other body parts as well as licking up human blood from the floor with his tongue, soaking up the remaining blood with a sponge, squeezing it into a glass and drinking it, while muttering this could be bad. One of the more gruesome acts is his use of needle-nose pliers to extract a bullet lodged in his brain. So we get it, nothing can kill him, and with considerable pain he can recover from any injury. After engaging in some Old Testament mayhem, Jack interrogates an injured thug and learns that a former criminal associate wants to punish Jack by kidnapping and hurting Jack's daughter. Jack decides to run away and leave his daughter to the bad guys who have already killed her mother. After stuffing a duffel bag with money and precious mementos of his past, Jack runs from his apartment and ends up sitting in an alley chewing on a bad guy's severed finger and contemplating the contents of his duffel bag. He pulls out an ancient Roman knife and, with a thoughtful look, reads the inscription Legionum Convictum Scientia Veritate as he hefts and squeezes the knife. The Latin phrase means, legion, certainty of belief and knowledge of truth. So, Jack packs the knife in his bag, and in the next scene he surprises his girlfriend by asking her to help rescue his daughter. Ultimately he confronts his evil former associate and brutally twists and snaps his foot to make him immobile as he hands his beat-up daughter to his girlfriend for a trip to the hospital. He comments that he is not rescuing his daughter for her sake or even in order to confront his enemy. He says, "I'm doing this for me." The movie ends with Jack's one-sided confrontation with a man with a goatee, whom others can't see, and his avowed intent to dismember and eat the injured, evil criminal foe. His foe leans on a bar and listens in amazement as Jack yells and curses at the invisible man. Just then, Jack's cannibalistic intent is interrupted by a plea to help his daughter get to the hospital. After some verbal abuse from his girlfriend, he realizes his primary responsibility is to his daughter, so he leaves to go to the hospital without consuming his foe. As Jack steps away, he turns to his foe and tells him he will eventually see who Jack was talking to. As Jack leaves, the camera shifts to show the man with the goatee and Jack's badly injured opponent alone at the bar. The man stares at the wounded man and in a booming voice says hi as the movie fades to black. Friends, what do you think of this movie? Please also like and subscribe to the channel. I recommend you to watch these videos and wish you a good day.